going on, guys? Before we get into today's video, a few things. We are going for 10,000 subscribers, so if you guys are not subscribed yet, please drop one below. That would be very appreciated. As well, if you guys want my texture pack mods, you can find any of those in my Discord. There's a link in the description below. And without further ado, I won't keep you guys here any longer. Let's get into today's video. Alrighty, I am back on here the next day. The current mayor is Marina, so I think I'm going to get into some fishing for the time being. I'm going to just go do some water fishing until Apple is here, and then I think he wants to do lava fishing. So I am definitely down for some lava fishing, because I think there's honestly more bestiaries there that I need than regular fishing. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely like kind of an equal amount, but I do need a lot of these lava fishing bestiaries, especially the new ones. So I would love to do a little bit of lava fishing, because I definitely don't do as much as I do water fishing. So I'm going to get into some of this right now, and then we'll probably be playing some dungeons later on. I'm assuming. I think we're just waiting for some people to get on, or I might just have a party finder if those guys don't get on anytime soon. I just changed to fortuitous. I didn't want to do that. I'm not playing dungeons. But yeah, I'll probably get on if they are, but we'll figure that out later. I'm going to do some fishing for right now, though, and I don't know, maybe we'll drop a tiki mask from this little bit of water fishing right here. Alrighty, so we were starting over here in water. Actually, me and Apple stayed over here for a little while because we were able to get some some spooky bestiaries still. So I'm going to get my lava rod ready to go here, and we are going to go get into lava party. I think we're going to do some hotspot fishing to begin with, because I still need to get Ragnaroks as well. Let us see here. I think we need a bunch of those still. Yeah, we need so many of those. That's going to take a while, but those are good XP, so we'll definitely take those. And we got to get just everything else as well. So we're going to be doing some big-time lava fishing right now. I got to swap over all my stuff, and then we'll get over there and get that started. Maybe show you guys like a Ragnarok kill or some good stuff. Once we get a little bit of progress going, we'll see how far we've gotten. Alrighty, I actually just killed my first Ragnarok right there, and we got a chain end of times, which is absolutely horrible. It gives us a charm 5. That's terrible right there. I think he just got no message. I don't know if Apple actually got no LS there, but that was a nice little Ragnarok there right there. I didn't show you guys the full entire kill. But yeah, that probably was worth something on the day the update came out, but now it is worth absolutely nothing. So I guess I might even just throw that on my rod. I don't know, but I got another fire scuttler bestiary as well, so we're already getting a lot more bestiaries from here than we were in water fishing. So I'm going to stay over here probably for a while and just get as many bestiaries as we can get done for a little while. I want to try to get like 10-15 XP if we can. I don't know how long that'll take, but we'll attempt to get like 10 or 15 XP. I think that'll be the plan. So we are hotspot fishing for right now, but once I max Ragnaroks, I believe we can just fish anywhere we want, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But this lobby's got a few people in it, so we'll definitely stay in this lobby and get some good fishing done here. Alrighty, we are over here actually getting some M7 runs in now. I'm just in a bit of a chiller party. Not really. I mean, it's not chill exactly. We're still getting good runs. But none of the gang is on right now, so we're not playing with any of them. But I just want to get my dailies done before they reset, especially because it is a boosted XP right now, so I definitely want to get these dailies in while it's boosted. I did mess up my crush a little bit last round, but I'm trying to lock that in. So probably when I finish my dailies, I think I might go back to fishing and getting some of those random bestiaries. I kind of want to do like night squids and oasis rabbits. I got to max out. I might get some of those in. I kind of want to borrow a giant rod for one of those two, or both of those. Like some of those easier water bestiaries, I definitely want to try to loan a giant rod for it, but I don't know really who I can loan that from, so I gotta find somebody for that. I think I might have one person in mind, but I don't exactly know if he even has one or not, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to talk to some people, see if I can get one, because that would be very, very cool. Let me see if I can actually hit my up crush here. Okay, nope, up crush didn't hit. That was Mage's fault though. That is not my fault. I learned that yesterday also. It's not my fault when that up crush doesn't hit. It's actually the Mage's fault, because they're supposed to jump at a certain amount, or at a certain time, so it goes up perfectly. So that was not exactly my fault, I do not believe, but let me make sure I get my debuff in here at least, so I do something right. I don't know though. That's what I was told yesterday, is that it's not my fault if it misses like that. Like obviously if I crush it at the wrong time, it is absolutely my fault, but in that scenario right there, it shouldn't have been my fault, I don't think. I have no idea though. I could be wrong. I don't know what's going on here. We got people that are gonna die though, that is for sure. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nobody died, so we're still S+. Want to especially have S+ right now because of this XP boost. And obviously it's also my dailies, so want to have it for my dailies as well. That is also a major thing. I don't know what's going on. It must be Melody. I don't know. Everybody usually has Melody, like those chat triggers for Melody or whatever. But I do not have any of those, so I usually am looking for other people's when I don't have Melody to see if they do, but he must have had it right there. And boom. Gotta hit that. Whatever, I don't know. I think it was our archer was using explosive arrows last round, so that was definitely not very good. Not very good for I don't know how he didn't notice in clear that he was using explosive arrows, but he didn't notice until the Goldor fight. And yeah, his DPS was just not good with those, so that's how we ended up noticing that he was using explosive arrows. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself in clear, because I've used explosive arrows a couple times in dungeons, and I've just like instantly nuked myself in clear, like right off the bat. But he never nuked himself in clear, so that was actually kind of impressive. I think it's more impressive than the fact that he was in here with an explosive arrows, dude. I don't know. He must have been doing E-Man or something. Who knows? I don't really know what explosive arrows are even used for other than E-Man. It's really the only thing those things are even used for. But let's hope where we should get a good split here, actually. 25.5 power, and we split really good last run, so. I hate Red Dragon, but that is fine. Red Dragon is literally my op, but I'm hitting my spray on it now a lot more often. Like, yeah, that was a really good split. Even if I don't hit arrows on that, if I hit the spray, it's very, very good. And I mean, Jerry gives me a little bit of a break because they're obviously doing more DPS with Jerry. So it gives me a little bit of a break, thankfully. So that is nice. But the rest of these will go pretty quick. This will be a sub 6, not a PB, but sub 6s I will absolutely take. Our clear is pretty good in this party, so it's actually decent for a party finder party, I will say. So let's see. Let's get a little handle right here now, and that would be very nice. Okay, no handle. That is fine, though. Obviously, we'll re-roll all the runs, but let's see what the XP. 1,000,000 Catacombs experience, but 700k almost on the class experience, which is absolutely huge. That is what we'd love to see right there. So we're going to keep getting this tank XP going. Alrighty, so I am back on here the next day. I re-rolled all of those chests, and like usual, we got absolutely nothing. So that kind of sucked. I did do like a bunch more runs, actually. I did like 13, or I did 11 runs actually yesterday. So I got 2 more. I did them until my dailies reset again, and I got 2 more into my dailies. So I think I'm going to do 3 runs real quick, just to get my dailies done, and finish those up. And then we will, it is Finnegan right now, so I think I kind of want to go do some farming after that for a little bit, and we'll farm Jerry's that way, definitely, because we still need 4 Jerry's here. I believe we need 4 golden ones. Hopefully we can get one from dungeons here. I'll have somebody that can warp me as well. I know there's somebody online right now that will warp me for them if I get them. But yeah, we'll do that through farming most likely, trying to go for those. But for the time being, I'm going to get these 3 runs real quick, get my full dailies done, get that full amount of XP. It should put us at like almost 60% to tank 48, which is pretty nice there. Okay, I finished up. Actually, I only did 1 run because I was helping out somebody in the guild with one of their friends who's low kata, so we were doing that, and it didn't really, we waited a long time for a party. And then the party disbanded, so I just went and got some food. But now I am back, and I am fishing. I'm Bayou fishing just by myself for the time being because nobody else is on. I'm waiting for, I think Evade will get on, and hopefully he does have a giant fishing rod, so I'm going to try to loan a giant fishing rod from somebody hopefully tonight. And then I want to do some Oasis rabbit fishing with that. And then as well, maybe do a little bit of night squid fishing as well. And then I think possibly I want to do some M1 runs later as well. I think that might be the plan for the end of the video, just so we can start working towards our M1 collection as well, obviously. Just a little shout out here to Rampage Riley. He just warped me in for a golden Jerry. I appreciate that. That is 1 more. I actually got 1 before, so we are 2 away now. I appreciate that. This guy is the GOAT. So shout out Rampage Riley. Really appreciate that right there. Alrighty, so I do want to shout out Vegan Trials real quick because he did lend me his giant rod for a couple of hours, and I was trying it out. It is very nice. But I was obviously trading him collat because I don't really know him. He doesn't trust me exactly there, so I'm going to trade Evade here, and he's going to give me his giant's rod. I believe he's going to give me for a couple of days. I'm obviously going to give him this back. I'm not going to scam him. He thinks I'm going to scam him, but I am not going to scam him. obviously I will give him this back. I'm going to get his expertise up as well. I'm going to get that thing to 15k maybe. I don't know. But shout out Vegan Trials. That was huge. We can also play T5 now. I don't know if we're going to play T5, but we're going to play some dungeons, I think, right now. So I did get some bestiary, but we're going to play some dungeons. I will use this thing next video more, but we're going to get some dungeons for right now. Alrighty, so I did just do some more M7 runs. We finished up our dailies, so we are going to obviously re-roll these and hope for a handle here because I have not seen one still. This is becoming depressing. I want to check my RNG meter and actually see what it's at here in a second. After we re-roll these, obviously that's a recom. We re-rolled into a recom, and that is another recom right there. So not very good there. I want to check my RNG meter real quick though, because I honestly don't even know exactly what it is at. Where is this thing at? There it is right there. 72%. If I 100% this thing, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm obviously going to turn it off probably pretty soon, honestly. If I get towards like 75%, 80%, I will definitely turn it off. But I still want to drop one. I still want to try to drop one. But if we get that close, obviously we can just wait until the new feathers come out and we can kind of almost probably double drop one. Or we can drop one for almost free, basically, if we get it to like 70% or whatever. We'll use like 3 or 10 feathers and get that. Obviously, won't be that bad. But we did get a little giant rod from Evade, so we'll be able to use that kind of whenever we want, which is massive. So we'll be able to finish off the Oasis Rabbit bestiaries, and also the Night Squid we'll do in the next few days as well. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub, and as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.